In this video, I'm going to share with you every single tool you need to go from zero to making 10K per month and beyond with your digital products. My goal with this video is to save you the many hours and dollars that I wasted testing different softwares and tools so that you can start your digital product business from the best point possible and so that you can start making more money faster with less headaches. And the final thing I want to mention before we jump into the training is that I've left some free resources that you can download in the description below that are going to help you build your personal brand and scale your digital product business for free. With that being said, let's dive in. So firstly, every digital product business has 3 core stages, and you'll need specific tools and softwares for each stage. So stage 1 is creating your digital product. Stage 2 is selling it. And then stage 3 is scaling it. So let's break down each of these stages and cover the different tools that you're gonna need for each stage. So firstly, creating your digital product. And this will vary depending on the digital product that you're creating. So for example, the tools you'll need for creating an online video course are gonna differ to what you'll need to create a PDF guide. So in this section of the training, I'm gonna cover the key softwares needed for creating some of the most popular styles of digital products. And throughout this entire video, there are timestamps below that you can use to skip around to the type of digital product that you plan on creating and selling. I'll also be covering both free and paid options, so no matter your budget, there should be something here for you. So firstly, if you're creating an ebook, then I recommend Canva if you don't have any graphic design background. And for more experienced designers, I recommend Adobe InDesign or Designer. For the actual content inside of the ebook, you can use this ChatGPT prompt to give you a good foundation to work off. So all you need to do is replace the information inside of these bracketed areas that is relevant to your specific ebook. From here, hit enter and ChatGPT will generate an ebook outline for you in seconds that you can then refine. If you want to create a PDF guide, then I recommend Scribe because this software automatically takes screenshots for you and then places them inside of a PDF guide, which then saves you hours. For an online course, there are many different ways to do this, but personally the easiest way in my opinion is to use an AI software called Gamma. So Gamma allows you to easily import a PDF or document to create your presentations. Or you can even build out an entire presentation in seconds using a single prompt inside of the software. Once your presentation is created, you can then use a software called Loom to easily record your screen with your head inside of a bubble like this. Loom also allows you to cut and edit your videos to make them more concise and cleaner. That said, another free screen recorder option that is similar to Loom is OBS. But with that said, it's a bit more techy and not as easy to use. Also, if you're more experienced and want your videos to look even more professional and engaging, you can use actual video editors like Premiere Pro, CapCut, or Final Cut Pro to edit your videos. Personally, I'm a Mac user and I have a background in content creation, so I personally use Final Cut Pro to edit all of my video content. Also, if you're struggling on what course to create and how to structure it, you can use this ChatGPT prompt to get a solid foundation that you can start working from. Again, to use this prompt, just change the information in the brackets here to the specific information for your online course. For a template pack, there are so many different ways and options you can go depending what exactly you're creating. But to make it simple, if you're creating design focused templates like social media assets, media kits, portfolio templates, and etc., I recommend just using Canva because like I mentioned, it's a free software that you can use to start selling digital products. And since anyone can use it, it allows your pool of customers to be as wide as possible. I personally made this mistake in the past when I created and sold an Instagram carousel pack. So originally I built all of the templates inside of Adobe Photoshop, but once I sold them, many of my customers complained about not wanting to purchase an Adobe subscription just to use these templates. So in the end, I recreated all of these templates inside of Canva, which then allowed my customers to easily use them. That said, even if you don't have any design background, you can still create these type of templates by outsourcing the creation of these templates to cheap, qualified designers. So you can find very affordable experts on a freelance marketplace like Fiverr or Upwork and work with them to create a template pack that you can then sell. But continuing on with templates, if you want to create and sell trackers or management systems like budgeting trackers, productivity systems, goal planners, or fitness trackers, then I recommend using Notion. And Notion is perfect for these type of digital products because firstly, it's a free software allowing you to start selling templates without any investment. And once you learn how to use it properly, you can really get creative with the type of digital products you sell. There are so many creators online who are making tens of thousands of dollars every single month selling Notion templates. And I personally sell a content management system and a creator business management system that were both built entirely inside of Notion and that have generated over $70,000. And I have a free 40-minute training on my channel that breaks down the exact process I followed to build and sell these digital products that you can check out via the top link in my description below. But now moving on to stage number 2, which is selling your digital product. And the first thing you need to do here is to set your business up so that you can even start collecting money for your digital products. So when it comes to setting up your business, the first thing you're going to need is your digital land. And to get this, you're going to need to buy a website domain. And just like anything, there are free and paid options, but in my opinion, the $10 to $15 a year that you're gonna pay for a domain is worth the investment to have a business and brand that looks professional. On top of that, buying a domain will also allow you to own a custom email, which again will make your brand look even more professional. And to purchase a website domain, you can use tools like GoDaddy or Hostinger. And here you can just type in your desired domain name, and if it's available, you can purchase it in just a few minutes. With that said, if $15 a year is too much for you, you can get a subdomain through a website like Card or Gumroad, but again, the domains won't be custom to your branding. But now, once you have a custom domain, you can now create your custom email on G Suite for just $6 per month. And this will allow you to have a custom email like Takumi at startcreatingonline.com. Having a custom email will also allow you to start building your email list and sending out marketing emails, which is what we'll be covering later in this training. But now, the next step is having a place to host your digital product. So just like the other categories, there are free and paid options for this, and they do have their pros and cons. With that said, choosing a platform to host and sell your digital products is one of the biggest roadblocks beginners face that leads them to procrastinating and not taking action. So to make this as easy as possible for you, I'm going to break down 2 platforms I recommend for creators at different stages. So firstly, Gumroad, the best for beginners. So firstly, if you're a complete beginner and have zero budget to invest, then Gumroad is hands down the easiest way to start selling digital products. So it's free to use, it's beginner friendly, meaning you can set up a product in minutes, and it handles all payments and delivery for you. The cons though is that it has higher fees, so Gumroad takes 10% of all your sales, plus it has additional credit card fees. It also doesn't give you much options when it comes to branding, so your store will look pretty basic and it will look the same to every other creator selling on Gumroad. That said, for most beginners, the higher fees and limited branding options won't matter until you're making at least $5,000 per month with your digital product. I know so many creators who first started selling their products on Gumroad, and once they started making consistent sales, they then switched to another platform. And that's where option 2 comes into play, which is an all-in-one solution. And my go-to software for this is Kajabi. And the reason for that is that it's an all-in-one platform, which means it has everything you need to create and sell your digital products inside of it. So on top of being able to upload your products, Kajabi also includes things like email marketing, landing pages, communities, product hosting, payment processing, and so much more. Kajabi also has customizable branding, allowing you to make your products and landing pages fit your branding style. Another great thing is that a platform like this scales with you because they never take a cut of your sales. So it doesn't matter if you're making $1,000 a month or $100,000 a month, you just pay the same flat rate for your subscription. That said, another pro about Kajabi is that I have an extended free trial link that gives you 30 days free instead of the usual 14 days on their website. And I've left this extended free trial link below if you're interested in checking it out. That said, some of the cons of an all-in-one platform like Kajabi are firstly, unlike Gumroad, which is free, these softwares have a monthly subscription. Also, since there are more features included in your membership, there is also a slight learning curve. But if you're serious about building a long-term digital product business, then an all-in-one solution is what I recommend. That said though, whatever platform you choose, don't overthink it. Just pick one and start building your product after this video. You can always switch platforms later, but what matters most now is just starting. But now the last thing you're gonna need in this stage is setting up a payment processor to collect your payments. And the 2 most popular ones to get set up with will be Stripe and PayPal. And it's quite straightforward straightforward to get these set up through their websites. Once you're done, you can integrate these into your product hosting platforms. But now that we've covered the actual setup side of things, let's now cover the different tools you can use to sell your digital products. And depending on which hosting platform you went with, this is where things can become more complicated or simplified. So for example, if you chose to use a platform like Gumroad, which yes is an awesome free software to host your digital products, you're going to have limited access to features like email marketing and sales funnels to sell your digital products. So here you're going to need to sign up for an email marketing platform like ConvertKit or Klaviyo, and potentially a landing page and sales funnel builder like Leadpages or ClickFunnels. On top of that, you may need a tool like Zapier to connect different apps and softwares together to ensure everything in your business runs smoothly. So as you can see, even though you're getting a free hosting platform like Gumroad, you will still need to pay for different softwares and tools to sticky tape everything together and to really scale up your digital product business. That said, if you're using an all-in-one platform like Kajabi or Course Creator 360, then you'll have all of these features and more included in your subscription, which makes your life a lot easier. Now, another tool I highly recommend if you're creating content on Instagram to generate leads for your digital products is ManyChat. And this is a tool that allows you to create automated conversations in your Instagram DMs, and this is one of the best ways I've found to build your email list on autopilot. Also, I have a free automated conversation flow template that I personally use to gain over 10,000 email subscribers and 5,000 new YouTube subscribers that you can download for free below. But now that we know the tools to create and sell our digital products, let's now cover the final stage of the process, and that is scaling. And the key things to focus on here are customer onboarding, customer retention, and feedback. And this is a part of the process many beginners overlook, when in reality, it's one of, and if not the most important part of scaling a long-term digital product business. This is the moment where your customers will either regret making their purchase or be in awe with the amount of value and care your business provides, which in turn will create raving fans that will purchase any other products you create in the future, which then helps increase your lifetime value of your customers. And here the main things you want is automations and emails to ensure your customers are not only using your product, but also getting the most out of it. So how I do this is by creating an automated workflow which follows up with my customers every day for the next 7 days after they purchase, providing them with more value and making sure everything is running smoothly. After about 10 days, I also send a follow-up email asking for a testimonial about my product. And personally, I use a software called Senja to collect testimonials because I believe it's the best platform to not only easily collect testimonials from your customers, but you can also easily showcase them on your landing pages, which in turn will help you make more sales for your digital products. That said, a free option to collect testimonials is Trustpilot, which is a well-known website, but I've had issues in the past trying to get testimonials from my customers when I was using Trustpilot. At the end of the day, when you're collecting testimonials from your customers, you're asking them for a favor. So it's really important to try and make the process as easy as possible for them. But now, with all of that said, those are the tools I've used and recommend to start and scale a digital product business that consistently makes over $10,000 per month. And if you need more help with the exact step-by-step process to actually building and selling digital products, I've got a free 40-minute masterclass on my channel that you can watch right now by clicking the top link in the description below.